Hi and Assalamualaikum to all the viewers today. Firstly, I would like to express my gratitude for being given the opportunity and being able to speak in front of all of you today. The purpose of this video is I would like to present my final year project, and also I will show you the video on how the working principle of my personal project. So for the agenda part, I will present to you the intro, literature review, methodology, result, and conclusion. So for the introduction part, there are four important aspects that we have considered during our journey to finish this project. So the first one is wireless, the second one is G-code, the third one is display, the fourth one is Wi-Fi relay. I will read a bit on the screen. The mini milling machine that we have designed are wirelessly controlled by user using XAMPP. This project can be used as automated when users upload G-code to move the milling through universal G-code sender. Alright. When switch is on, Arduino will send signal to Node MCU. The Node MCU controls 3 stepper motor and a DC motor. Switch relay and LCD based on IoT. Alright. When users switch on stepper or DC motor, the motor will rotate according to the direction that user wanted the stepper motor to rotate. When LCD in this project act as indicator to indicate users when the system is ready to be used. The switch relay was for controlling switch and to be a difference between low voltage and high voltage. As we all know, the relay have the input signal that user can trigger, and also for the high voltage part, for the power source for the DC motor. Alright. Next, I will proceed to the background study. So, Arduino and Node MCU act as a microcontroller, DC motor, stepper driver, and LCD display. Project was wirelessly controlled by user and can be programmed when users upload G-code to move the milling. When switch is on, Arduino will send signal to Wi-Fi module. The Wi-Fi module controls stepper motor and DC motor. LCD in this project act as an indicator that indicate the user that the system are ready to be used. So the problem statement of this project. When we buy milling and grinding machine separately, we'll encounter 4 of the important problems that we all face. The first problem is high cost, the second one is weight, third one is skills, and the fourth one is spaces. I will proceed to the objective part. So our objective for this project is to design, develop, and fabricate a final product that can be used by user. There are several important parts for the project contribution. The first one is to being as possible as we can. The cost, the lowest cost as we can adjust the budget. Utility, spaces, we make it compact, and the creativity. For the flowchart part, these are the flowchart that we have produced during our journey to finish this project. So, as we all can see, there are important hardware in this flowchart. The first one is LCD display, the second one is DC motor, and the third one is stepper motor. So, the stepper motor here, we have 3 stepper motor. For the flowchart part, these are the flowchart that we have produced during our journey to finish this project. So as we all can see, there are important hardware in this flowchart. The first one is LCD display, the second one is DC motor, and the third one is stepper motor. So the stepper motor, here we have 3 stepper motor. I will explain a bit for the block diagram. So okay, firstly, the first one is the Arduino Uno. It acts as a microcontroller. Second one is not MCU. We use the version of ESP8266 to act as a Wi-Fi module. And the third one is LCD, Wi-Fi relay, stepper driver, stepper motor, DC motor, and also ZAM interface. So these are the ZAM interface that we have programmed or designed to control our system. Now we will proceed to the most important aspects in this project, which I think it is very crucial for me to explain to all of you. So the first part is ZAM coding. So as we all know, ZAM is an open interface that users can use to design whatever system they wanted online. Okay, so the first part is ZAM coding. Second one is Wi-Fi relay coding. So for the ZAM coding part, firstly, user need to sign their Wi-Fi name and also to type in the Wi-Fi password correctly, and they must set the baud rate in the Arduino IDE to 115,200 so that the Arduino can read the data. And for the Wi-Fi relay coding part, users must set relay pin to low and the second relay pin to high before the power source can enter the relay. So for the stepper coding, stepper coding part, it is important to set the direction to high to make the motor rotate anti-clockwise, and to make the motor to rotate clockwise, the user need to program in the Arduino IDE for the direction to be low. So for the LCD coding part, it is important to declare all pin in the LCD and also put the serial number of the LCD that users use. So these are the hardware that we have produced during our session or our journey to finish this final year project. As we all can see, there are the ZAM interface that we have connected to the phone, and also we have 3 stepper motor, 2 DC motor, 1 Wi-Fi module, Arduino, stepper driver, and also the 5 power source. Is users simply need to press what DC motor that they wanted to switch on, then the DC motor will switch on. Okay, the second part is to control the stepper motor. So users simply need to press any stepper motor that they wanted to switch on. Okay, the second part is to control the second stepper motor. We can see from the video that the stepper motor is rotating. And we proceed to the third part to control the third stepper motor. It is the same for all the process. Users just need to press the button that we have designed using XAMPP interface and the stepper motor will rotate. Next, we proceed to the troubleshoot. A few problems we have encountered and being resolved. The first part is coding, because as I shown earlier, we have three step motor, one DC motor, and one LCD. All of this hardware need to merge in one coding, so we encounter a lot of problem during the declaration of these elements. And also the switch relay part, we need to identify the right pin to connect so that the Wi-Fi relay can read. And for the stepper motor part, we need to adjust the clockwise and anti-clockwise so that it meets users' needs. So for the DC motor part, we need to find the right power source so that we can supply the efficient power source to the DC motor so that it functions. So for the LCD part, we need to probe it carefully and adjust it so that users can use the LCD. So for the supply incoming, we need to find a big power source, or we merge individually 5 different power source to the system so that the system can function, because our system uses a lot of voltage and current, so that we must find a way to give the power source for the system efficiently. All in all, there are a tremendous amount of knowledge and skills that we have acquired along the way in finishing this project. The first part is the G code, the second part is software, the third part is XAMPP, and the last part is coding. In conclusion, this project can be used in our daily life in aspects of arts, 3D model, and fabrication. So I hope that my presentation bears fruit for the final results. Thank you.